joining me once again on this channel where we discuss basic things on self development. We share ideas with ourselves, things that we can do that can move us closer to achieving our visions, our goals, and becoming who we really want to be. I appreciate everyone who watched the last video that I uploaded, which was my very first. Thank you for the likes, thank you for the comments, thank you for the feedback. It will help us a lot in giving you good content and good videos. Thank you. So please keep the comments coming, keep subscribing. If you have not subscribed already, like and then keep the feedback coming. In today's video, we are going to be discussing optimizing our time. I intentionally use the word optimize and not time management. Everywhere you see how to manage your time, step to manage your time, time management. But really, can you really manage time? I feel time is 24 hours globally, to the rich, to the poor, to the young, to the old, everywhere in the world. Time is time. It's 24 hours. It cannot be extended, it cannot be reduced. We are the one who needs to manage ourselves, not us managing time. So sometimes we feel we are under pressure, we feel our life is in disarray, we feel we are not performing at our peak, we feel we just feel that we are doing a lot but not achieving a lot. Our achievement is not commensurate to what we are doing. We just feel we are busy all the time, but at the end of the day we don't get the things we set out to do for the day or that we should be doing. And okay, so out of all of these things that I've read or that I've learned or that I've heard, what exactly would work for me? So I sat down and I broke it down into few steps or what to do to maximize my time in a way that I can achieve whatever I've set out to achieve within the timeline I've set for myself. So before we even go into the steps, why do we even need to optimize our time? If you optimize your time, it will make you organized, to give you freedom. So many times, especially for those of us that we do 8 to 5 or 9 to 5, however the case may be, we just feel that it's taking so much of our time. We don't have time for ourselves. We might not be able to pursue our dreams and achieve things we want to achieve. So we feel our lives is in disarray. We are doing a lot, we are not achieving anything, and we just feel like we're wasting away. What we need to do is to sit down and look at the things that need to be done to optimize our time. So how do you optimize? So first thing first is to make a list of the things you do in a day, from waking up or going to bed. So making a list, you might think, why do I have to write that I need to go to the car wash, I need to buy maybe a gift pack for my pastor or my parents, and why do I have to write that I can just have it in my head? Why do I have to do all of that? So fine, you really don't have to write everything you want to do in a day if you don't want to, but you have to do some writing. You can't leave that out if you must optimize your time. So this is the question I'll put to you. What are the 10 important things you think you want to achieve in your life? If they put a timeline to your life and say you have this number of years to live, what are the 10 things you will make sure that you achieve before your time elapses? List them out. Out of those 10 things, if they say that, okay, this one thing, if this one thing, what is the one thing you must do even if you have to forgo the other 9 things? Circle out that thing and build your daily activities around it. Break it down into daily activities. What would you do on a daily basis that will move you closer to achieving that dream that you have for yourself? Then build your activities around it. So if you are listing out 10, 20, 50 things you need to do in a day, how many are the things that will move you closer to your set goals, to your dreams? So after listing out those things, The next thing you want to do is to prioritize. I'm sure that few or if not all of us have heard about the 20/80 principles, where 20% of the things that we need to do, if done at the right time and appropriately, would sort out the remaining 80 things. So put put the things that you have listed, your activities that you have listed for the day. Prioritize progress, not prioritize easy. You notice that some people sometimes when they have listed everything they want to do, they'll just start with the easy ones. They start checking out the, are you really just checking the box or checking the important things? And the another reason why you have to prioritize is so that you remove emergency and urgency from your life. So if you have done the most important things, you will come to realize that nothing will now be urgent, because nothing is just jumping on you. You have them outlined, and we now that now takes us to putting them in blocks of time. So you put a timeline to everything. So we know that you can't always foresee everything that will happen. Some things you would imagine you can finish in 30 minutes, you might not get to finish them in 1 hour, but at least you have a baseline that you're working with. So after listing out everything and prioritizing the most important, putting them at the top of your list, the next thing you want to do is to assign timeline to each. Okay, so you want to check your email maybe for 1 hour, or you want to go scroll through social media. Probably you have a business online that you might need to check your DM and respond to your customer or something. You put a timeline to everything. By so doing, nothing will become a distraction, because you will be doing what you intend to do part time. Distraction is when you are doing what you are not supposed to do at that time. It becomes a distraction. But if scrolling your phone for the next 1 hour is what you have intended to do from the beginning of the day, then it's not a distraction. You can't be scrolling your phone and somebody say they are distracted, or is distracting you, stopping you from doing what you're supposed to be doing at that time. No, it is no more a distraction. It is intentional. It is what you, even if you want to play a video game, or you just want to play with your children, you want to have family time, is what you have intended to do, then nothing becomes a distraction again in your activities. Everything is covered, even your relaxation, even the time you want to gist with a friend, or you just want to stretch your leg, get up and walk while you're at work. It is no longer a distraction, because it is intentional. It is what you planned to do at that time. So nothing springs it up on you, nothing is a distraction. Everything you're doing is in accordance to the plans that you have made for yourself. And so again, after listing out, after prioritizing, after putting them in timeline, then you want to give every activity the focus that it desires. So if you want to sit down at work, say from that 8 to 5, to face your work for the day with no distraction, give it the attention, give it the focus it needs. Make sure that you have everything to do what you have said to do within the timeline around you. You don't need to stand up, you don't need to get distracted by anything. And then again, you know that if you don't get those things done, it might eat into the time of another important thing. So you want to be sure that you're disciplined and you focus on achieving what you say you want to achieve within the timeline. While at this, please do not forget to give yourself relaxation time, so that you're not jumping from one activity into the other, and you're tensed up, or you're under pressure. You remember the reason we're even doing all of this is to ease our life, to give us freedom, to make our life stress free. So you can just put in relaxation time, 10-15 minutes in between your activities, so that you can relax and breathe before you go into the next thing that you're supposed to do. So having said that, exercising your no, making good use of your no. So what I mean by that is, be able to say no, not in a cocky way, not in a proud or rude way, but in a way that it is genuine, in a way that it is helping you and helping the person you are saying the no to. Because you can't say yes to everybody. It would disrupt your plan for the day. It will make you disorganized. It will not make you achieve the things you have set to achieve with the timeline that you have said you want to achieve them. That is basically what success is all about. Success is doing what you said you would do at the time you said you would do it consistently. You get things done. You achieve your goals faster. So that is actually success. So you have to learn to say no so that you are focused. What saying yes to everybody does to you is that it takes your focus away from the goals you have set for yourself, the plans that you have for yourself. And it is even unfair to the people you are saying a yes to, because it is not a genuine yes. You are not saying it wholeheartedly. You are not giving your all to that yes because you're feeling like, oh, this is what I should have achieved with this time that I'm spending with this person or doing this for this person. So you might also want to put in time for others in your schedule, so you are not saying no, no, no all the time. But you really need to learn how to exercise your no appropriately in such a way that it helps you and it helps the people you are saying no to. So when you say a yes, they know that the yes is is deliberate, is intentional. You have planned it, you are prepared for it, and you are giving in your all to the yes that you have said. And when you say a no, they know that it's a no for their favor, because it is a no because you can't give them the best of you if they have a yes. And sometimes you can just say a no, not yet. Like, okay, we can fix another time for this, but for now I have a lot on my hands and I can't help with this. So it's not coming from a place of rudeness or a place of selfishness or something, but it's coming from a place of integrity, So sometimes we just discover that most of the things that take up our time is not like you sit down for like 2 hours and you're doing what you didn't intend to do, or you're doing what is not in line with what you're supposed to be doing at all. Sometimes that is not how it goes. The time that we waste are times like 10 minutes here, 5 minutes downtime here. By the end of the day, you accumulate them together. That's taken up like 3-4 hours of your day. So you might want to put in task for your free time to say, okay, if I was supposed to be doing this and I couldn't do it because of a downtime or because of the person that was supposed to, provide something was not available. Of course, you cannot control everybody because you have a list, or you have it all planned out. Things would always change, so you can just fill it up with things. Okay, in the meantime, I will go read probably chapter 1 of this book, or probably go quickly respond to the mails I couldn't finish up with earlier on, or quickly do that advert I wanted to do on my WhatsApp status, my Facebook status, or quickly just fill up things that you know that are adding value to you and giving you progress. Fill up your extra time with that, so that at the end of the day, when you are reviewing your day, you don't feel like you lack integrity to yourself, like you have lied to yourself. You woke up feeling like, today I'm going to get a lot of things done, and at night you're feeling like, oh, I couldn't even do the important ones. I couldn't even do half of the things I set out to do. So by doing these things, I feel you should be able to optimize yourself, get your life in order, maximize your time, do things that will impact your life positively and impact of the people around you positively. So on that note, we have come to the end of this video, and I hope to see you in the next video. Please do not forget to subscribe and like and hit the notification button. Until the next time, keep developing, keep advancing.